Welcome back to the episode of my podcast, Becoming Me, where I encourage you to become unapologetically yourself. From everything from self-love, entrepreneurship, growth, development, everything in between. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to talk about. So sit down, grab a cup of coffee, grab a hot chocolate, and let's chit chat. Bonjour from the streets of Paris. Bonjour, 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 bonjour Paris, bonjour chérie. Hello and welcome back to another episode of my podcast. This time I'm a little different. I'm in the streets of Paris, the streets of France, the beautiful city of love. But you know, I felt like I had to make a podcast episode. As awkward as it is to make videos in public in the US, it can't get any worse than making videos in public in other countries. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was the journey of growing up and learning how to forgive yourself. I think one of the hardest things we do as we grow older is learning to forgive ourselves for things we've done in the past, whether it's forgiving other people, forgiving people who have done you wrong, or just forgiving yourself for resenting yourself. But honestly, one of the hardest things I had to learn for myself is learning how to forgive myself for the past things that I did that really hurt me, or people who have genuinely hurt me. And I think one of the biggest things you can do for yourself is learning how to forgive. You know, you cannot go your entire life having regret or having shame, having anger towards someone. In the Bible, right? Jesus died on the cross for our sins. He already forgiven us for things that we didn't even know we were going to do yet. So when you put yourself into perspective and you think about the things that you have done, think about the person who has hurt you so badly, hurt you so poorly. Think about it like this, right? The people who hurt you may have not been in a situation or may have not been in a place where they could. Think about it like this. The people who hurt you have to be going through something else to say something that's so hurtful to you. I've learned to have a foundation of love and compassion when it comes to other people. And I think that's one of the hardest things to learn that we don't talk about enough. Having love and compassion for other people will take you so much farther than it will having resentment and anger towards someone who has hurt you 5 years ago. That ex who maybe keyed your car, that ex who maybe hurt you, that best friend who stabbed your back, that person who just cut you off on the highway. Maybe they're having a bad day, but one bad second in someone else's day shouldn't dictate how the rest of your week goes. Shouldn't dictate how the rest of your week goes. We're just one small moment in someone else's day, so don't let that affect you and how you move forward in your life. As we grow older, we can't just continue to hold grudges and just resent ourselves for something that we did when we were younger. So be kind to yourself and learn how to forgive yourself for the things that you did in the past. Who you are at 18 is not who you are at 28. Who you are at 21 is not who you are at 25. At 25, your brain is just developing fully. At 21, you may make dumb decisions. You may make decisions that aren't even safe. But at 25, your mind is fully developed and you start to really think things through versus going off impulse and going off decisions that don't make sense. So again, goes to show as you grow older and you're going through a journey of growing up, and learn to forgive yourself and learn to be kind to yourself. Lean yourself on the foundation of having compassion and love versus having anger and hate towards your old self. You are not the same person that you were before. You're just going to continue to grow. Goes the same for a marriage, friendship, anything in life. So don't be so hard on yourself for the things that you did in the past. Learn to forgive yourself and grow into the person that you're meant to be. You know, I really encourage you to become the best version of yourself on this podcast. That's what this podcast is for. Telling you that it's okay for the things you did in the past. It's okay to have those feelings and not to invalidate the feelings that you had before, but just you need to learn to grow from that. You need to learn to move forward and forgive yourself for those things that you did before. So don't feel bad about your past self. Learn to forgive yourself for the things that you did. And with that, I have to go because I'm going to dinner, but if you like this episode of the podcast, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below something that you learned or something that can help somebody else. And with that, I will talk to you guys later. With love from Paris.